Hey everyone, we are beginning our live stream today. Wow, look at the title. Look how easy it is to make a title that is so short and so to the point. We hit 150,000 subscribers. I'm so glad I actually spelled that right, by the way. I want to start by just waiting for a few of you to start coming in, saying hello to everyone, and starting the live stream. Let's see, let's make sure our chat is working. See, I can even say hello in the chat. There I am. I say hello to all of you in the chat. We did it, everyone. We hit 150,000 subscribers. That is nuts to me. You remember how I went nuts at 100,000? Well, this is what, like, almost that doubled, right? And so it is amazing. We are live, GH fan. Thanks. I'm going to be reading a lot of your guys' things in the comments. Say hello, ask questions. You can finally meet the man behind the voice, the one who makes all the videos, one person who makes all the videos, a one-man show, basically. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to say hello. If you have not yet hit the like button, I would appreciate it. It does help out the live stream to boost it up, to tell people that we're on, and to spread the word of the channel, what I'm doing here on my Rick9G YouTube channel. I'm just getting things started here. Let me know where you are seeing the live stream from. What city, what state, maybe what country. I love reading that. Hey, Charlie says hooray and huzzah. Congratulations, Rick, from Jared. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Scott, for the congratulations as well. Scott G. Christopher Kraft says congratulations, big long time viewer. Everett Parker, nice to see you. Jerry, thank you, Jerry. Jerry helped us get there. He interviewed me twice on his podcast. If you haven't checked out his podcast, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to have to put a link in there. But look at this, by the way. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you, Charlie. Wings as Eagles Ministry. Congrats and great channel. Thank you so much, Wings. Patricia L says congratulations as well. I do appreciate you, Patricia. Yeah, Christopher, remember when we hit 10,000? I mean, I thought 10,000 was nuts. And let me tell you, 10,000 people is a stadium, like, right? Like, not the biggest stadium, but like, is a big group of people. My high school was big, and that was 1,200. Imagine 10,000. I think my graduation for college probably had over 10,000 people there. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. Scott from Chattanooga, Rob from New York City, Julie R from Missouri. Good things happen to hardworking people. I like to think so. I think that's true. I was going to say that's fairly true, but yeah, that's true. You the man, Rick. Congrats. And that is George Alexander. Lost in Space Collectibles. Wow, you're a collector there. Dundas, Ontario, Canada. Welcome here anytime, Rick. Well, thank you so much, Be Joyful. Our first international viewer who's chiming in. Pennsylvania. Wow, Linda, you are a trooper, Linda S., for coming on the live stream at 10 p.m. And this is 10:30 p.m. Pennsylvania time, or East Coast time. So that's awesome. Des Moines, Iowa. I'm seeing the live stream from Louisiana. Very nice. Hey, Sally, nice to see you. 64 Powers, good evening from Hiram, Georgia. It's either Hiram or Hiram. I think it's Hiram. Chevy09, congratulations, Rick. 150,000 subscribers watching from Alden, New York. Jack Sampson. I was like, what is Jack talking about? And he says, now you have to be Rick 10G or 10G. Yeah, right? 10G, 150G. Yeah. Isn't that great, mug? It was custom made for me by one of you, David D. Very big supporter of the channel. Look at that. Does this prove my love of I Love Lucy? There we go. Look at that. Hee. 3 cheers for Rick. Hip hip hooray. The king of classic media. Well, thank you, Lord BS. It's all of you who keep my channel afloat, and your messages and your positivity, because remember, this is, after all, a creative type of work, and sometimes it gets difficult, and all of your motivation really helps out. And behind the scenes, things happen, and I have other hobbies, other things in life that I do, and it's hard because some people think, oh, this Rick lives and dreams this 24 hours, which I do dream classic TV shows, but I do a lot of other stuff. I have a 9 to 5. Do this in my other life. I have a girlfriend. I have a family. I have, I don't have a pet anymore. Maybe one day. But yeah, so the idea is there's so much going on. I also run 2 other businesses. Well, actually own 2 businesses, run a third. But anyway, there's a lot going on. And so the fact that I can still do the channel, and the fact that I can still enjoy what I'm doing, and that you all come back, is super, super awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Everett Parker, I have made a video. You say, can you please do a video on the actors for Mr. Freeze, the Batman 19... Oh, wait. The Batman 1986 series? Do you mean the 60 series? Because what are you talking about for 86? There's no... The cartoon series was from the 90s, so I'm not sure which one you are talking about, because you're talking about a series, so that identifies it as not a movie, but a show. Let me know which one you're talking about. Who... Yeah, you might be talking about the Adam West, Everett Parker. Are you talking about the Adam West Batman? Because I have made videos on that. I'm not aware what the 86 series Batman is, but I thought maybe that's reversed, the 68 Batman. But anyway. William Peterson, congrats on hitting 150,000 subscribers, and all your videos are fascinating. Well, thank you. I endeavored to do that, but sometimes it's just good to make a video on classic TV that is not necessarily like mind-blowing, but I try to make them kind of interesting here and there. Lance C. Hi, Rick. Congrats to you for keep going strong. Rush. I'm off camera flexing. Yeah, I don't want to be censored. Gayla Dennison, congrats, Rick from Sacramento. You love Lucy. I love Lucy. And here we go. Be joyful. Success comes with love of doing and watching. Absolutely. Paul Testa joining in from Florida, right? Yes. 10:30 p.m. Well, thank you, Paul. Blessings to you, and thank you so much for that. Thank you, Texas Gina. Nice to see you on the live stream. You're awesome. I visited Texas, and Texas was amazing. I went to Austin, and I loved it. It was fun. I always say I'm a Southern California boy, but I love visiting other states. Yeah, George Sanders, Otto Preminger, and Eli Wallach. I made a video on them, so check it out. Just go and check out my Batman playlist, and it's there. There should even be a link in the description. Yes. Oh, man. I'm trying to get to as many of as possible. If I don't get to yours, take time, ask again, or you can always do a little bit of hit the thanks button, or also hit the, hit the super chat. That is a way that I can totally say hi to you. Okay. Trying to get back to it. David D. Look at that. Using your mug. Use your mug, not your face, because remember, mug, face, get it? Mug. Tim from Baltimore, Maryland. Congrats, Rick. You surely deserve it. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication in keeping us surprised and even the wilds. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I get excited, and I still have, today I was at a bank, and I was waiting in line, and I popped up my notes. I just pulled out my notes from my pocket, because I carry my notes around with me, and I was like, this is the next video that I'm going to make. And I was kind of narrowing it down and deleting some that I'd make and everything. But yeah, so absolutely fun stuff. Linda S., you love my Instagram posts also besides my YouTube. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. If you are fans of, social media and stuff, I think it's good because, to be honest with you, I use it to promote what I do and the YouTube work that I do. Let me just adjust here a little bit. And so, yeah, I post things about myself, my channel, what videos are coming out, things that I go and do and visit. And I even have a second channel now. Well, it's not a channel yet, but it is an Instagram page called Magnum Coins. And you can just check it out. It's one word. If you're interested in currency, bills, I do that for fun. And yeah, I have a lot of interests, so yes. Let's all be honest here. Rick has never made a bad video on YouTube, and even on his coins video on Instagram too. Well, thank you. Again, I love all I do, and when you have a passion for what you do, it's fantastic, right? Okay, I remember David D's question. So what video did you create was most memorable for you? Oh, well, I guess the one that I remember. I would say some of the first ones that I made on bloopers, because I didn't know if people were going to like them. I'm a huge fan of bloopers. And so the one that I remember is one of the first ones that I made with like 17 bloopers from season 4. I think that was it. But basically, it was just all these bloopers that I decided to cram into one video. And I was like, maybe people care. We'll care about one out of the 17 kind of thing. And people love the video. That's one of my most watched videos ever. And I remember making it still and thinking, is this too much? Like bloopers? Will people even tune in watching like 20 minutes of bloopers? And I don't know. I was very reluctant to post it, but I just said, hey, what the heck? Maybe a couple, 5, 10 people we could chat about. No, one of my biggest things that I've done, and success came from that. So I'm so happy. Robert G, congrats on 150,000 subscribers. Welcome to all new ones, to Rick's big happy family. We all love Lucy. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, I'm decking it out with Lucy. Hollywood, here I come. One of you gave me this too. Then I have my mug. I'm Lucy'd out because I'm Lucying it big today, because Lucy and the 4 of them, Desi, Bill Frawley, Vivian Vance, they made the channel, my channel, what it was. So they're not going to be abandoned on this channel. I'm going to continue covering Lucy. Someone said it, and I know a lot of you, say things in the comments, and this person said, Rick, you got to stop it with Lucy. You've done it too much. I'm like, no, Lucy's not going to go away from the channel. As long as I love the show, which I do, it's not going to go away. Because this channel isn't, I will make this an important point, that this channel isn't me saying, I'm just a guy who's going to make a video on all this classic TV and change it up. I literally make videos on what I want to make and what excites me and the shows that I'm watching. And so it is a big reflection of me. And I think that a lot of my success literally has to do with my enthusiasm for it. Because if I wasn't interested, or if you try to force it, it's hard. It's hard to make YouTube videos on things that you're not interested in, or things that you're not motivated by at the moment. Trust me, I've tried it. I have failed at it. And the reason why this channel continues to be a success is because I continue to use that formula. And I know it's hard. Maybe others who do it like as a job and force themselves, it can make you not happy. You end up in being a YouTuber and being not happy. So I'm happy in what I do. So absolutely. Okay, let me continue on with the chat. I was like catching up here. Yep. Congratulations, Kathy sends from Connecticut. Paul Testa, Rick, I love your IG posts on It's a Mad World when you visit the Hollywood Museum. Isn't that cool, Paul? That was a nice little exhibit. It has a whole setup, has a miniature that was used. I believe that was actually used in the scenes when it was like really, the camera was really far away. And the outfits that are on that bench. Yeah, that's real stuff. Like, that museum only posts real things that are authentic. And yeah, there's no point to put them behind glass or put them behind barriers if they're not. And it's literally in Hollywood. Like, it tells you where they were used from or where they were sent from. And things rotate all the time, so it's not like the same items. Yeah, sorry. I had a cookie before celebrating. Charles L., you're a big fan of the channel. Well, thank you, Charles. Any specific videos or topics that you like? Andrew, I don't take trivia questions. If you want to drop a trivia question for everyone else and everyone can feel free to channel, I'll read it. And maybe they want to chime in, I will do that. Because I'm not into, like, let's stump Rick 9G. Nope, not about that. Smoky Mountains Blessed. No, don't stop doing Lucy. That's why I watch. A lot of people watch because of Lucy. A lot of people watch other stuff. And I totally get that. But to be honest, and I'll continue saying it, it's the stuff that I love that comes first. And it's not in a selfish way, but it's literally in what I know and what I love and what excites me, because that reflects my videos. Imagine if I did a video on, I don't know, just something that I'm not interested in. Like, let's see, a Lifetime movie. I have no interest in getting started in that. And how can I be enthusiastic about that? I have no clue or interest. I could look it up and I could research it and come up with something. But I'm like, who cares, right? Like, I don't care. And so if I care, if there's interest on my end, the video's gonna find people who are like-minded who like it as well. And that's how I see it. No, I've never covered Mel Brooks. No. Kevin Miller, congrats on 150,000 subscribers. Now let's aim for 200,000. Man, that sounds like a big number, but I believe we can do it. If we did 150, 200 has to be in there somewhere. And the fact that 100,000 took me like 6 years, and then 150,000 just took me 1. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. So you see the numbers. So I'm guessing 50,000 to 200, maybe faster. Or was it 2 years? But anyway, it was quick. I need to see when 100 started and so forth. But anyway, the point is that the times between the dates get quicker and quicker. But it feels like it's longer. So anyway. Rick, favorite video you have ever done? Well, I've made 1,700, so I can't remember every single one. But I love blooper videos. I love behind the scenes stuff. Like when I tell you there's a hidden device or like a special effect that you're not aware of. Or like when you see Herman Munster walking out of his house with a microphone wire coming out of his like pants leg. Like stuff like that. I'm like, that is amazing, right? Like that is fun. That is just super cool. Colin G, greetings from the Bahamas. Congratulations. Colin, I don't know if it's your first time on the live stream, but you're awesome coming on from the Bahamas. That's awesome. And it's what, 3-4 hours ahead maybe? So it's really late for you. It's 7:30, well, it's almost 8 o'clock Pacific time right now on Monday night. And Kita says, hello Rick, glad you have not missed the live stream this time. Just wondering, have you watched the Odd Couple? I was going to say the Old Couple. 1970s show at all? Nope. I've never seen it. Carolyn Appleby. I love Carolyn Appleby. I had a crush on her. She's my favorite, and I love Lucy. I've made videos on her, so just check her out. Just type in Carolyn. I made a video on why she changed from Lillian to Carolyn. Did you ever notice that? Carolyn Appleby, Lillian Appleby. That's a thing. So go check it out. Oh, William P. I've been asked this, but this is a good question. I may change. Here's an off-the-wall question. If you were given the chance to go back in time and sit in the audience to watch any I Love Lucy episode being filmed, which episode would you pick and why? Okay, so my favorite episode you've heard at this point, it's changed, has been Home Movies, but there was a lot of like editing and behind-the-scenes stuff they did, so I wouldn't want to watch that live. I would want to watch one with the guest stars. I think I would want to watch LA at Last, because there's so much going on. They get to LA, right? Bill Holden's in it, Eve Arden's in it, the pie in the face, yes, or John Wayne when he actually appears, because it's a two-parter, and just to see John Wayne on screen with Lucy or Harpo Marx, those would be my top 3. So that's a great question. Yeah, be joyful. Pluto TV app has continuous I Love Lucy whenever I need a happy break. Yeah, it's on there. I told you guys about it, and it is a fantastic thing to watch. Thank you, Francine M. Congratulations on 115. Your enthusiasm shows in all your videos. You are the best. You're amazing at what you do with classic TV shows. Well, I appreciate that. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? I have to check that out. Yes, it is. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you. I really enjoy. Oh shoot! All the chat went up. Hold on. I really enjoy your emergency videos. It's a great series that I don't think enough people know about. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. It's hard running a live stream and running the chat here. Sorry. Quiet, please. Thank you so much. The first awesome super chat of the live stream. I appreciate you, Quiet Please. You have been supporting the channel for quite some time now with a $20 super chat. You're awesome. All those super chats go straight back into the channel, so I reinvest that into equipment and research material and just things that are needed for the for the channel. Camera equipment, literally paying for museums and paying for like parking and stuff to go audibly. It adds up. Gas to get to these locations. And I do appreciate it all because, I don't I don't, all my videos are free, and I don't say, please donate for this. Like, if people want to do it on their own, I just appreciate it, and I put it back into the channel. So I appreciate you all for doing that. If you could ask Lucy one question, what would you ask her? Very easy. Lucy, what do you think of my channel? I'd like to know. Okay, let's see. Miss Backstager, you are perfect. You just jumped in, and it's perfect timing. I'm showing off my amazing mug because I love it. Total Azaz. Congratulations, Rick, on 150,000. Congrats. It's a long time coming. You totally deserve it. Thank you, Raven Poe. Foggy morning. For you, it's Lucy and Gilligan. Can watch them all day. Me too. For me, it's like a back and back. Some of my favorites. I love it. Jared Wignall, I hope you're doing well, Rick. I am, thank you very much, especially with the amazing subscriber milestone. Isn't that amazing? Still so cool. Paul Testa asks, Rick, have you ever considered a video of your favorite musical numbers from I Love Lucy? So that's a good point. Musical numbers, I would say, is different from like, what is it? I think one I did with Lucy and Ricky Dances. And I put my 7 up there. Now, that video is one that I would say is very flawed. And the reason is because, unfortunately, at that time, so I'll get into details here, it was like copyrighted because I used little clips of the dancing numbers. And the people who own that, I won't say their name, but the people who owned those clips got upset at me and really the channel. And so I had to tweak that video, and it's very rough cut. And that was when I went from videos, and then I said, that didn't come out right. I just didn't like it. People still watch it though. It's a little cringy for me. It's a little, but it's there. I didn't erase it. It's just, it is what it is. And it's years ago. But then that's why I went to images, because although it's not as fun as video, images is compliant, especially with my trick and stuff. I won't get into that because that's not something to share. But anyway. Dennis D, congratulations, you got to do Car 54, the funniest show ever filmed in the Bronx. Now, are there many shows filmed in the Bronx? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I've seen the show. It wasn't ha 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 hilarious to me, but I could see why people like it. Okay. You were born in Chicago, Mr. Scott. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, Tallulah Bankhead. I don't know if I would want to see that. If you're asking me about the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour, Summer Vacation, or the one where they go to Lake Wachasakapu, that one. Or when they go to Cuba, that's pretty cool. There's a couple I would see. Yeah, Everett Parker. I have made that video on the Mr. Freezes, so go and check that out with the 3 actors. Yes. Doris Singleton. Yeah, Doris Singleton was on a lot of stuff. That was Carolyn Appleby. She was also on the Twilight Zone. So I haven't watched an exclusive Jerry Lewis movie. I've seen It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, and I believe he's in that. He makes a little quick cameo. Yes, Lucy did greenlight Star Trek. Without Lucy, there would be no Star Trek or Star Wars. Yep. Changed my mind. No, it's true. It's true. Fred Gwynn died the year after My Cousin Vinny was released, so it was one of his last projects. Yes. The Honeymooners. Lucy approved of, Mission Impossible, Untouchables, a lot of stuff that does it. I mean, she had even a hand in Hogan's Heroes. I mean, that was Lucy. Andrew Music Fan, the TV series Matlock was filmed in your hometown. Really? Where's your hometown? Adam 12. Yeah, I have covered Adam 12. Check it out. There's a playlist. That's what I wanted to say. Bankhead, yeah, there were issues on that. I made videos on Bankhead and the issues with her on the channel. I won't talk about him here, but you gotta check out the video. Tom Henderson, you sound like the I Love Lucy episode where Lucy had that old boyfriend, that old ex-boyfriend of hers, Tom Henderson. Do you know what I'm talking about? Congratulations on 150,000. I am watching Bewitched, and I think that 3 of the Batman shows are on there. I know that Adam West is in there, but I'm not sure if Batgirl and the Joker am I right? I don't know. I haven't seen much of Bewitched, actually. I don't think I finished one episode. I saw one episode and I didn't doze off, but I lost interest very quickly. The pilot, or the first one. Who's my favorite version of Batman? No contest, Christian Bale. Doris Singleton played an antagonist role on Hazel. Oh, I haven't seen that. She was also on a lot of episodes, or a lot of series of I Love Lucy. She was on Here's Lucy. She was on The Lucy Show. Yeah, her and Lucy were fairly close, but there were issues going on there. That is for sure. Yeah, Lucy was in the Three Stooges. She had interesting thing to say about her time with the Stooges. I want to thank all of you for being on the live stream, first of all. I thank you for hitting the like button. If you have done so, literally every like that you press on a video, when you subscribe, that all helps the channel. That's how I reached 150,000. That is all to you. So thank you so much. Man of many voices. I like that. Rick, what's going on? Nothing much. We're celebrating 150,000 subscribers, and I am so happy to be able to just share it with all of you and talk to all of you. Thor Odinson says, love your channel. You brought back some great memories, and I learned some cool stuff along the way. Cheers and support from Pawpaw, Michigan. That's awesome. Thank you. Let us see. Yeah, copyright stuff is challenging, and I don't know. It's not something that I want to get into here. This is something, if you're interested in this stuff, on my Patreon, if you want to become a patron member and subscribe to that, it's a monthly like subscription where you get like thumbnails before videos comes out, or you get monthly podcasts. I talk about that a lot because I can talk about anything I want on there versus not on here. So there are restrictions on here. Okay, I want to just see. I just want to be able to see. Raven Post says that you're disappointed watching my cousin Vinny's reactions and nobody knows Herman Munster. I've only seen a couple of people who know who he is. Now, do you mean that nobody knows that the actor who played the judge, Fred Gwynne, was Herman Munster? I mean, think about it. His makeup was very extensive on the Munsters, so it's kind of hard to recognize. Like, we know because we're in it, we see it. But I think if you're a casual watcher, for example, like my dad, he wouldn't know. But then when I tell him, he's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's something where if they tell you, it makes sense. But if they don't tell you, you know. Yes, John H., especially considering gas prices in California. They are really high. And we can't do anything else because this is L.A., and with LA, these are where the sites are, so you got no choice. But yeah, it's a lot less expensive, but it's still expensive. It's still the most expensive in the country, I believe. So, yes. Okay, I'm making sure I get through all the comments and stuff. By the way, continue with your comments, continue asking questions, continue saying all that you want to say, because this is live as of Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. This is when this is happening. Oh, Wilmington, North Carolina. Awesome, Andrew. Sanford and Son. I have done multiple videos on Sanford and Son. It is a great show. Check it out. Now, yes, a little trivia here. Mr. Scott says Lucy was in the Three Stooges. I think I read that already, but it's okay. Do you know what short she was in? What Three Stooge short movie she was in? Let me know. I know a lot of you know because I've covered this. I've talked about it, but maybe some of you don't. And we're always about teaching here, informing, and teaching cool things that people maybe don't know. Are you planning on another Batman series or movie besides that? Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to cover more Batman. The thing is, I'm aware of, if I cover stuff that's not really classic TV and movies, a lot less people watch, and I want to keep it classic TV and movie centered. And to always strive that. Every once in a while, I may do something a little more modern, 90s and stuff, but I always go back to the big classics. So yeah. What's my favorite villain? Joker, Riddler, Freeze. I think in that order. But I mean, I also love some of the others, and I'd end up naming so many. I love Milton Berle. I don't even care that he's Louis the Lilac. I just think it's Milton Berle's a villain. I mean, come on. For me, that's more. It's more than Louis the Lilac. It's Milton Berle's a villain. Oh, it's so good. Or who else? Oh, just so many. Ma Parker. You know, like it's a weird villain, but it's still kind of cool to see Shelley Winters. And so it's just like cool to be able to see these people in those parts as the antagonist. You know. Yeah, you're right, Lord Beerus. You know it. It's Three Little Pigskins. Keeping me hydrated. Oh, the Herman Munster episode where Herman turns into Fuego. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's called it's just ironic. It's sarcastic. It's just wonderful. When does YouTube send you the 150,000K? The Sarge asked that. I wish they would send me $150,000 for that, but they don't. They don't. Even if I reach 1 million, I won't get $1 million. But I get all of you, and I get a lot of awesome support from you guys and wonderful stories that you share with me and how the channel has affected your life in a positive way. Just sweet, sweet stuff, and I love it. Oh, Paul Testa, you just watched Lucy in Room Service, the Marx Brothers. What'd you think? I would say it's not their best work. I mean, it's not really their fault. We can get into it. I'm just understand I'm not blaming the Marx Brothers themselves for it. It's not them. I mean, they're part of it, but it's also not them. But yeah, and maybe I should get into that. But yeah, what did you think? I mean, seeing Lucy in it was pretty good. Oh, the Sarge. So this is a great question. So there is a plaque for 100,000. I'll actually show it to all of you. I said I was going to have it right in front of me to show all of you because I know not everyone has seen it, but I feel like this is the perfect time to show the 100,000 subscriber plaque. And this I received a while ago. But yeah, so I'll just put that over here. There is no 150 plaque. The next plaque after the 100 is the million. So it's 100,000, a million, 10 million, and I think there's a 15 million. Yeah, so for now, we're just worried on continuing, maybe hitting 160,000 in the near future. Obviously getting the 200, that's like a long-term one, right? But we're a ways away from that, but we'll get there. And it's just a slow burn till we continue growing, because I believe this channel has enough steam to get to 1 million eventually. I know that sounds highly ambitious, but I'm very confident of that. I can't tell you how long that will take. But if YouTube continues and the support continues that it is, no problem we'll get to 1 million at some point. And that will be just a gold. You get a gold plaque. And so that's amazing. This is the silver plaque, gold plaque. Then we have diamond. And we have ruby. But we'll see about that. Thank you, Charlie. You have a low battery. And you say congratulations. So I appreciate you. Be hopeful and charge your battery. Bob Carp coming in with a $25 amazing super chat. Bob Carp, thank you so much. Look at that, all the emojis and like popping poppers, like party popping poppers. Not sure if it's mentioned, but do you like It's a Mad World? I've covered it. I've done a review on the movie. Seems like a movie you'd like with all those stars. Yeah, it was pretty awesome, and I liked it. Yeah, I liked it, and I've even done some Instagram videos on it, on actual stuff that's still around from the movie, and so that's kind of cool. Yeah, did Lucy ever work with the Marx Brothers? She did. She worked with all of them, essentially, in a movie called Room Service. Yeah, she actually acted with them. Who has 1 million subscribers? Lots of channels. I mean, okay, maybe not as many as you think. I guess the math, I don't know how the math works. But I don't know. But I know of a few channels who are like in the 15 million range, and there's only like less than 50, like really light. And so let me tell you, 150, just 150 subscribers, not 150,000, is the cutoff point for what 90% of YouTubers. So if you hit 150 subscribers, not 150,000, literally 150 people, subscribers, that is more than 90% of all YouTube channels on YouTube. If you hit 150 subscribers, that's it. So that gives you an idea. And so we're hitting 150,000. That is, I think I'm in the top, like, there are millions of YouTube channels, like millions, like tens of millions. The rank of my channel is somewhere in the 2,000 range. Now, it does sound like a lot, but if there are tens of millions of channels and it's up in the 2,000 range, crazy. Like, of all YouTube channels, 2,000, that's a blessing, right? That's awesome. Oh yeah, so PewDiePie hit 100 million? I didn't know that. So yeah, I'm sure there's a plaque for 100 million. The channel is smoking. Paul Testa, yep, a fun romp. He's talking about the Lucille Ball Marx Brothers movie Room Service. It was the only Marx Brothers film that was not written exclusively for them. It was based on a play. You're right. So that's what I mean, where it's not really their fault. They just had to make a movie. They were in it. They did their best with the material. And sometimes as an actor, you just take the job and, you know, you need to get paid kind of thing. You know, I get it. Yes, it's getting warm here. Let's see. Yeah, Harpo definitely has talked before. They're YouTube clips. You can YouTube it. Rob N says, you'll do it, the million subscribers. I do. I know it's like a far, far goal, and I don't care. If it takes another 10 to 15 years, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Oh, great question, William Peterson. I don't know. This is something that I would love to know, because I'm kind of obsessed about the John Wayne episodes in Hollywood on I Love Lucy. I didn't know if you've covered this topic, but do you know what happened to the extra John Wayne footprint blocks shown at the end of the episode? I would love to know. Yeah, because they're not in the museum, and from what I know, they're not around. From just superficial knowledge that I'm aware of studying the show, and it never popped up. The thought never popped up. So that's a great question, William. I'm very eager now. So I can't promise I'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Yeah, Bob Carp, I think it's like top 10. Something. And like I said, that, it's like I can rest my laurels. I'm not going to rest, but I'm like, I could rest with that, knowing that, you know, that is an accomplishment in itself. It's due to your support, because there is no channel with me just talking to myself. I will say that. And so, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so this is a great question, Bob Carp. How can you spread the word on the channel? Great question. To other people. This is absolutely free ways you can do it. Free ways. Number one, hit subscribe. You only do it once on my channel. That's it. Every video of mine that you watch, please hit the like button. It's free. It takes a few seconds. That spreads the word. It actually tells YouTube, people watch this video, and it'll show it to more people, especially new people who've never watched the channel. And that's how new people find the channel. Because if you like that video, like let's say a lot, you give it like 10,000 likes, all of you, that video will be pushed on YouTube like crazy. People will watch it, right? It'll appear everywhere. And they'll click, watch video, be like, whoa, they'll subscribe. And it's just like a snowball, right? Those are the biggest ways. Other ways, if you have the link to a video, or you're watching a video, right? Just copy the link or hit share. Share it in a text message, share it in an email, share it, or word of mouth. Just tell your neighbor, hey, Bob, you know, I know this guy who does classic TV stuff. Here, just type him, Rick9G. Just look him up. He's on Google, you know. No, come up. Tell your neighbor, Linda. Hey, Linda, you know. Just literally, that is how you can spread the word. And it's absolutely amazing. If you do that, yeah. Oh, Julie R. So your question is, a search says 29,000 YouTube channels have 1 million subs. Wow, yeah, that's a lot. Definitely a lot. It's a lot. But it's also not, right? Because in the scheme of things, we're talking about millions and millions. I think close to 100 million channels. So, yeah. So it's still in the top percent. But I'm not there. I'm not a million. That's a good one. Ow. Sorry. My leg. That was my leg. I was trying to adjust. Okay, Traveling Salvation. Congratulations. Hope to see more Gilligan's Island videos soon. Always wanted a lagoon when I was growing up. You and me both, right? A swimming pool isn't enough if you have a Gilligan's Island lagoon. Now, I have a playlist. Links are in the description of this video. You can click on it and I'll take you there. Gilligan's Island. I have close to 80 videos on Gilligan's Island. So if you haven't seen 80 videos of mine on Gilligan's Island, you're missing out. So check those out. All right. You have 55 subscribers. Yeah, it's hard. I was there. I will never poke at that. Like, some people be like, oh, you only, like, because people are always critical, right? People can say, you only have 50 subscribers, you only have 300. I remember when I hit 300. I remember when I hit 10,000. You only have 10,000. You only have 150,000. For people, it's not enough, but it's really hard to get a channel to grow. Really hard. Like, really hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a challenge. It's not simple. No, Miss Backstager, the mug is not for sale. It's my mug. Yeah, someone gave it to me, one of you, and it's awesome. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone who would want this mug. It's got Rick DNA all over it. You know what I mean? I'm drinking out of it. We'll leave it at that. Okay, congratulations, Rick, from Chad Baxter. It's a family-friendly channel. Love this. Been around for 7 or so years now. Glad you hit the milestone. To many more. Well, thank you, Chad. You and your family have been supporting the channel for so long. I appreciate it. What's the furthest you flew in a plane? Elsine, I bet, unless any of you are pilots who fly airlines, I've flown probably the most you can fly, and that is I've flown 24 hours straight. That was to India. 3 flights, and literally 24 hours. 24 hour, the actual time where I took off, landed, waited at the airport, and finished my traveling was 24 hours. Yeah. So it wasn't in the air for 24 hours. Yeah, halfway around the world to India. Mark H, congratulations, Rick, and hello from Chicago. Hello from LA, Mark. Nice to see you. Yes, drinking the W. That's why I'm... That is why I am so coherent. Because when I drink the whiskey, then I'm like, see, we're going wild here on this 150,000 subscriber stream. I'm talking about whiskey. I'm talking about Rick DNA on this thing. Not selling a cup and wearing my glasses. I went wild today. Here we go. Rick, I heard you ran out of gas halfway to India and you had to go back for more. Yeah, it and I actually used fuel to go back. So by the time I got back, I ran out again. I had to go back, and no. So be joyful. I want to classify. I didn't fly myself in that commercial flight. I was a passenger. I'm a private pilot, not a commercial pilot. Thank you. Yeah, no, not a commercial pilot. No. I just want to clarify that. Yes. Chad Baxter coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Chad. You and your family, I bet your wife and your kids, hopefully you're doing amazingly. Thank you. You'll be in Orange County last week of June. That's awesome. Orange County, beautiful area of Southern California. Absolutely cool. Yeah, we're a wild bunch. We're staying up late. 8:20 over here, 8:15. We're talking about classic TV. Yes, we are all staying youthful because of it. I appreciate all of you. Bob Carp, thank you for coming in with another super chat. A $2 super chat this time. You are awesome, Bob. Are you a fan of the Honeymooners? You know, I've watched several videos. I'm trying to think how many episodes of it I've watched. Let's just say 5. I watched about 5. I think it was okay. You know, certain shows click with you and certain shows don't. I think it was funny, but it just wasn't a show that like clicked with me. But let me tell you something. I've noticed that as I've gotten older, certain shows have clicked with me at different points in my life. I used to actually enjoy the Beverly Hillbillies when I was a little younger. Like, it was okay. And I watched it older, and I couldn't really get through it. And so I've even grown out of shows like cartoons and just like, I don't even know how I watched Power Rangers as a kid, because I watch it now and I'm like, that is so silly. I liked that as a kid. But then that's what happens, right? Certain shows click at certain times. All right. Oh yes, be joyful. Get to bed. Eastern Standard Time, people. God bless all of you as well. Okay. Oh, I love it. Chico as the bearded AV. Well, him, Harpo, and oh, it was 3 of them. Wait, him? It was Chico, Harpo, not Groucho. He didn't have the big beard. Who was the last one? Was it Zeppo? No, yeah. I think it was Zeppo. I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. Past my bedtime. Yes, it is. Okay, let me get to some of these other comments that I unfortunately passed by because there's so much happening. But I appreciate all of you. Keep the comments coming. I will get to as many as possible. And thank you so much for your super chats and being here. Yolanda saying congratulations on hitting 150,000 subscribers. I hope you see... Wait, sorry. Hope to see you reach 200,000 before next year. No, Yolanda. That is fast. I hope so. You're so sweet to say that. You're spreading the word. I love my channel. You follow me for 7 years. You have. I just feel like I don't want to put the pressure on 200. Let's just do the best we can to get as many more subscribers as we can. I'm taking a little break from putting the pressure on and seeing what happens. We'll just see. We'll just see. But I mean, I want to hit 200. I want to hit 300. But we'll see. All on proper time, and I'll know we'll get there. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. David D coming in with a $20 super chat. David D, you are awesome. Patron member as well. David D, the sender of the mug, the whiskey mug. Can we call it the whiskey mug? Oh, have I ever seen the HHOF? Please tell me what that stands for. I may be a little slow right now. It may be so obvious. It's not even your fault. It's just Rick is a little clueless right now. David says, thinking about how the channel started. David, you were there for a while. And where you are now, you're a solid proof that be hopeful is not just a catchphrase, but a reality. I'm always inspired by what you've done and what you now do and what will be. Well, I appreciate that, David. It means a lot to me. And you know what? I think be hopeful for me was something that I just put out there, and I wanted to keep it alive. It became something that I aspire to work to as well, not just hopefully you. So let's hope that all of you use it as an inspiration just as I do, because I always think the message is more than me. So what I mean by that is the message is larger than myself. The message is what it is, and I even ascribe to that. It's not like I invented the message. No, I think we all need to be hopeful, and especially during hard times, even during these hard times, whatever it might be, that every day is a gift, and everything that we do can severely, and I mean that in a good way, severely impact someone, whether it's a smile, whether that's a kind gesture. A laugh and a smile goes a long way. Even hey, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. You're awesome. Even telling someone you're awesome. You're cool. I like you. You know, you're a good person. If someone is a good person, right? Like that can go a long way and lift someone's spirits. So let's do that kind of stuff. And that's what I hope to do in my channel for sure. Oh no, Linda S. 11:15. Well, I appreciate you being on here. It's awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to get to as many of these as possible that obviously apply to what we're talking about. If you could pitch a show to Hollywood, what kind would you write? I have to think about that, GH fan. It's a good question. Sitcom. I would love to do a sitcom, but I don't know. Something with the I Love Lucy Gilligan style. Like, that's my vibe. That's my style. Maybe even throwing some Hogan's Heroes a little. Just like a mix. I don't know if I can justify your answer with a good one, honestly, right now, because I'm trying to get to a lot of people. But, I mean, something with a situational comedy where it's like at home, but then maybe you venture out and go do something fun. I don't know. I feel like everything has been done to death, and I want to do something original and unique. Maybe like a sitcom with a YouTuber. I don't know. That might be kind of cool, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, Paul Testa, hope is a theological virtue. It's what keeps us going throughout life. I'm with you, and that's kind of the reason why I chose it, because faith is important, hope is important, love is important. But I thought, if you lose hope, then you won't have faith, and you can't really love, right? If you don't have hope that like that love exists, then you won't want to love, right? So I feel like, not to say it's better, it's just you need to have hope, or else that's like the dirt, right, where everything comes from. It's like the foundation. And so for me, that's where I was down here, and so I needed that. So Mama S, thank you for the 5 thumbs up. Imagine Lucy Ricardo on Gilligan's Island. Oh, yes, that's awesome. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Nice, Random Jeff. If I haven't shouted out where you're from, let me know in the comments. I want to shout you out. This is a special live stream. We've been on here for 50 minutes. I swear that was going to be like 30 to 40 minutes. It's been 50 minutes. That flew by. Holy moly. Man of, be safe. You as well. Be hopeful. Keep spreading the good vibes. I will continue, and I will continue making videos. Cartoon channels on hiatus, Julie. It will probably change very, very soon. I've never seen Hazel. I've never watched Mama's Family. It creeped me out as a kid. Like, Vicki Lawrence as, like, Mama. No. I saw it as a kid and it scared me. Like, she was like a creepy grandma. No. There's just certain things that creep me out. And, I love Don Knotts. He's one of my favorites. I love Shakiest Gun in the West, Astronaut, I believe, Love God. I think it's called Love God. Love something. I just don't remember name right now. I'm having a little brain fart. But Incredible Mr. Limpet, I didn't finish it, to be honest with you. I just saw the part where, the fish starts to come in and stuff. I just kind of stopped it. I lost a little bit of interest, to be honest. Maybe I got to watch it again. Maybe I need to be in a better mood. I don't know. But I love his work, I have to say. So I'm just honest with you guys. I keep it honest. Taisha, thank you for the congratulations. I keep showing my mug because I've never showed it to you, and people come in and out of the live stream. So, yes. The Reluctant Astronaut. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, see, I don't remember offhand. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of all these movies and shows that I watch. All right. I think we're going to tune out in just a little bit. Last couple questions, last couple comments. I just wanted to come in and do a live stream. I know people have been asking me for live streams to meet the person behind the voice and everything, and so I'm here. And I just want to just be able to say hello, and just to send you all good vibes, and to stick with classic TV and movies, and just to be awesome to be on here and talk to all of you. Oh no, he stays a fish the rest of the movie. All right, everyone. I don't know. I think this is a good place to stop because I think I just want to finish by saying I appreciate every single one of you. I know that may sound like, how can you, Rick? You don't know every single one of you. No. But the fact of every single one of you is a person that watches and takes the time out, and I see that in the algorithm, I see that in the stats, and I keep trying to remember when I come to these chats that all of you are there and you watch me and you're an audience, and that you're pulling for me, and that you're supporting me, and that you're sending me love, and that means so much to me, and I appreciate all of you so much. Kenneth Huber, fellow pilot. Nice to see you, Kenneth, coming on as we're starting to finish the live stream. I appreciate you, Kenneth, so much for supporting the channel and all that you do with a $50 super chat. Look at you, Kenneth, being so generous, being so awesome. Always my hat is off to you and how you served our country and our fellow pilot. An inspiration for me. You flew cooler planes than me, I have to say. I'm in my little sport cruiser with the prop going pip, 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 with my lawnmower engine, but you were up there jetting away, and it's just awesome. That you're part of the channel. You watch me and you support me, and I admire you, and so I appreciate that. Do you have a favorite theme park? Yes, Universal Studios Hollywood. Hands down my favorite theme park. The Simpsons, great show. Isn't that crazy, Taisha? I mean, you're telling me 150,000 subscribers, 15,000. You've been following me since 15,000. See, that is a great testimony, because I remember around that time, I think 12, 13, thousand. I remember, and I remember it was like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna reach 100. Like it was a dream, right? And then now it's like we're at this, and it's like, wow, incredible. It felt like it took me a while to get to 100. It felt like it took me a while to get to 50,000. Felt like it took me a while to get 150,000. But then when you get to it, you move on, and it just kind of shoots off. And like before you know it, we'll be at 151, 158, 16. You know, that's kind of how it continues to go, and that's how YouTube is. And sometimes 10,000 goes by like this, and I'm like, how, and then another one, it's like slugging away. So it's, again, it's due to all of you. So thank you so much. Best way to get a hold of me is Instagram, Facebook. You can use Facebook Message. Links are in the description. Instagram, Facebook, those are the main ways. Or just leave me a comment on YouTube. Yeah, I may try Limpets again. I don't have it with me right now, but it was like a Don Knotts set, and it had like all of his movies. And I watched, How to Frame a Fig, right? And then Ghost of Mr. Chicken. I watched those. Those were okay. Ghost of Mr. Chicken were pretty good. How to Frame a Fig was all right. Like, I'd watch that again. So, yeah. Yeah, Bob Carp, this is only the beginning. I appreciate all of you. Buenas noches, everyone. So John H. Universal Studios has a special Lucy section. Not anymore. Unfortunately, it is gone. It is permanently gone. And most of that stuff is at the Jamestown Museum. So, yeah, I was able to catch it in person many times. I'm glad you were too, but it is gone. And, yeah, things have changed. Times have changed. Well, thank you to everyone. We're at 56 minutes. I want to just thank you for all your support, all your love, your super chats, your constant watching of 7 years. Like, I feel that's loyalty, and I've heard this. If you're friends with someone for 7 years, they're a friend for life. And I do hope that if you've been watching for years and years, that you continue to be on the channel. It's not just the channel. Like, channel is great, but I think it's more like you follow my life and my journey. I'm a 35-year-old guy, almost to be 36, and I don't have a family yet. I'm aspiring to, and the idea is that you follow me kind of on the journey, and I will let you all know as things happen. As marriage comes along, as kids come along, and remember when I was at such a low point in my life when I started the channel, and you're all still here with me. So it means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I appreciate getting to 150,000. This is just the beginning, as Bob Carp says. We'll see you all next time, and don't forget, everyone, be hopeful. Be hopeful.